want to think about number 1 or number 2. But being in the top 25 is a very special place. People ask how we are. Well, we're a top 50 right now. The important part of this is our students are already in the top 25, so we don't have to do anything about our students. But things like this today move our programs closer to the top 25 if they're not already there. We attract faculty, we attract students to our programs because of the infrastructure we have, and certainly the new Natalie has some music building. Natalie has a music center. It's going to be much better than the Haslam Business Building. It's a real game changer for us. And it will give our students the best faculty to learn from, the best facilities to learn from, and now we're working for the best instruments to learn on. And we greatly appreciate the support of Natalie and Jim Haslam, and Jim and Sandy Powell. And will the Powells and the Haslams please stand up and let us thank them for what they're doing. The university are committed to the goal of filling the Natalie L. Haslam Music Center, got it right that time, with beautiful instruments such as these. Our goal is 62, not just exactly like this, but 62 Steinways. I thank each of you for your coming this afternoon and your possible support for this initiative. It's now my pleasure to introduce the director of the School of Music, Angie Bates. Angie, would you please come forward?
Fill that beautiful building with these beautiful instruments. So again, thank you for coming today. Most of you need no introduction to the School of Music. You know that it is the flagship School of Music in the state of Tennessee, which is appropriate for a flagship university. We have about 450 majors. The building that we were in could house 100 of those. And so we are very, very excited again about having the support from our administration, from the college administration, and from the university administration to make all of these things happen, particularly that of becoming an All-Steinway School. Having the designation of an All-Steinway School will make a real difference for us in the School of Music, and it brings us in line with the potential of recruiting of the caliber of students that we want to have here at the university. Obviously, the quality of the entire School of Music is affected by this, as we do have the possibility of drawing the finest quality of keyboard students and faculty in the world to our university as a result of this initiative. We're fortunate to have with us today three fine students, who are going to perform on these beautiful instruments. The first is Dustin Lynn. Dustin is a senior performance major from Knoxville, and he is the recipient of the Mary E. Bowling Piano Scholarship. He was the 2009-2010 winner of the Music Study Club Scholarship Competition and the winner of the 2011 Celebration of Excellence. Dustin will be attending the Classical Music Festival Piano Program in Eisenstadt, Austria, the home of Joseph Haydn, in August, and he studies with Professor Faye Adams. So he will be our first performer. Our second is William Crow. William is a junior performance major from Maryland, and he is the Jane and Lowry Klein Scholar in the School of Music. His early development included numerous performances, and at age 16, although he looks still 16 if you see him, your tender young age, he entered several high school piano competitions, receiving the highest awards and recognition by the music educators of Greater Annapolis and Maryland State Music Teachers Association. He was recently selected as a winner of the School of Music Concerto Contest, and he studies with Professor David Northington. During the reception after our program, in the rotunda of this building, Joshua Gaither, who is standing in the back there with a red tie, hi Josh, is going to be performing also on a beautiful Steinway. Josh is a double major in jazz piano and performance, studying with Donald Brown, and theory composition, studying with Professor Ken Jacobs. He also is minoring in musicology. Josh served 2 tours in Iraq. during Operation Iraqi Freedom 1 and 2. Josh also performs with the Knoxville cover band, Pop Rocks is the name of that band, and also with the Knoxville Jazz Band, and I really love the name of this group, Suburban on the Rocks. So would you please welcome Dustin, William, and Joshua.
Thank you so much. Can you all hear me? I'm so tall. Just realized that. I'm just very, very happy to have had this chance to come and share with you all what I'm very passionate about, and that is piano performance, and to extend my thanks to all of you for your support. And I just wanted to come up and briefly talk a little bit about Steinway pianos and how they are the industrial standard, and just what a blessing it would be to have these instruments for practicing. We usually experience these pianos in performance. They are the best. They bring out all sorts of different voicing, and it really gives the students a chance to connect with their voice as a performer and let themselves go without all of the technical limitations. So it's very, very exciting to think that this Steinway initiative will make this happen for the students, and we are all very excited for that, and thank you. I have been a student at UT for 2 years, and I can say the quality of education is magnificent. The instructors are dedicated, all the extra time that they spend with their students, it really makes UT stand out, and that's what I saw. 2 years ago when I was looking at universities, I applied to 4 universities, and none offered the same promise of opportunity, and none had an equal amount of support that we can see today. So it's very exciting. And again, if it were not for the Klein Scholarship that was mentioned earlier by Jane and Lowry Klein, I would not have made it all the way from Maryland to be here with you today. So the support is so important. It makes you so much a part of what we are dreaming to do as students, and that is share the music with the world that is in us. So as I just close with these thoughts, what would it mean when the Natalie L. Haslam Center is completed with all these beautiful pianos on the inside, with the quality of instruction that is already there, and all these scholarships bringing students for excellence? It means that there's a lot of excitement. That's what I saw when I came here, and now it's even more so with all of these wonderful gifts, with all this wonderful support. It's the motivation. It's the motivation that makes students strive for excellence, to know that we're not alone, and that we have your support to back us. It pushes us forward and gives us a lot of joy when we sit down and play. So we thank you so much for all of your support, and at this time, I am very honored to be introducing our next speaker. Mrs. Natalie Haslam is a philanthropist and a great advocate for the University of Tennessee and also the entire Knoxville community. So we thank you so much for what you have done for us and for our community. Mrs. Haslam, along with her husband, Mr. Haslam, understood the critical need of having a state-of-the-art music center for the students here on campus. Their generosity will make that vision become a reality when the new Natalie L. Haslam Music Center opens in 2013. And on behalf of all the students, I have to say thank you both so much for your support. Thank you all for your support. If you ever need a pianist to come and play for you, I would be more than happy. Thank you very much. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Haslam.